everyone. So this is a 3-week keto diet update. It'll be 3 weeks on Monday since Anthony and I have started the keto diet. And I know for the first video I showed everyone what we got for different foods and everything, just for some ideas if anyone wants to try it. And we just went shopping again. We usually go shopping like once every 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, this time I think we bought for a month.
Yeah, we got a lot of really good stuff. We went to Wegmans. And one of the awesome things about Wegmans is they have keto ice cream, and you can pretty much eat a whole pint, and it's only got, this is 1 gram per serving.
It's 4 grams per pint. This is 6
right,
grams.
and this is 6 grams per pint. So these are really good ice creams. I'll give him stuff to put away. And my lovely friend Jocelyn is the cameraman. I don't know what this is.
What?
Contact solution.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's not anything. That's birthday stuff.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, my camera.
Another thing I'm super excited about is there's this brand called Quest, and we found potato chips. Protein chips that are 4 grams of net carbs per bag. So I'm really excited because I always want something crunchy to snack on and can't have potato chips or anything, or crackers or anything. So we got cheddar and sour cream, loaded taco, ranch, and nacho cheese. So just gonna get them to him to put away. And sorry for our kitchen, it's really dirty, but I'm gonna probably be doing a cleaning video. That's watermelon. And then also this is the cereal we've been eating. It's called Catalina Crunch. It kind of tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And it's keto. Yeah, and it's a little more bitter. It's not as sweet, but it's still very good. We got a bunch of eggs, of course. And we got these Quest bars to try. We got chocolate sprinkled donut, double chocolate chunk, cookies and cream, and lemon cake. So we're going to try those. Well, some of them we've had. We've had like the Oreo one, chocolate chip cookie dough, the double chocolate, and a raspberry white chocolate one, and they're really good. And they also are very low carb. There's only 4 grams per bar. And we got a whole box because we like to eat them, like have one for breakfast, something quick for in the mornings. And got some Almond Breeze unsweetened chocolate almond milk I'm gonna try. I've never had it, but the other good thing about this diet is you can try a bunch of different things, and if you like it, then you know exactly what to go for when you go shopping, and if you don't like it, you just don't buy it again. So got stuff from dinner. We got eggs, of course, and of course we got like the milk that we've been using. We've been drinking Fairlife. So this has only 6 grams of net carbs per cup. So it's not as much as regular, like we used to buy the Upstate Farms milk. But yeah, so that's pretty much all. I just want to show you guys like some of the things we got, especially the Quest chips and the protein bars, because those are really good snacks when you're on the keto diet. Yeah, so that's all. Bye. Alright, so today is Sunday, January 24th, and it's 9:49 p.m. I am lunch prepping, like meal prepping for the week, but only for lunch. So I just want to show you guys kind of what I've been doing. So I have 2 tablespoons of hummus. This is for tomorrow, Monday. And I also have half a cup of cantaloupe, half a cup of watermelon. I have some Vienna sausages. Everyone says these are gross. I personally don't mind them. I think they're fine. You know, they're not like my favorite, but I think they're pretty good. So I want to get protein in. Also, I've got pepperoni and cheese. And these are all like serving sizes. And I got 5 little strips of pepper, 5 little cucumbers. I've got my Diet Dr. Pepper. And yes, that's probably pretty much what I'm going to be taking tomorrow. And I'm going to probably take a breakfast bar and So I'm meal prepping, so I've got all of Tuesdays. So I've got the pepperoni and cheese, the watermelon cantaloupe, the peppers, the cucumber, the hummus, and the sausage. And so I'm kind of just like going down, trying to do a whole week's worth. It's gonna make things so much easier. I try not to do things during the week, nights during the week, unless I have to. So like I've done all my laundry, got my laundry right there, and I just decided that I was just gonna start to lunch prep. But yeah, so if anyone wants any ideas of like some things to eat, we also have the Quest bars that we talked about. So these are the Quest bars. I'm gonna try this one tomorrow for breakfast. It's chocolate sprinkled donut, and it's got 4 grams of net carbs per bar. So I'm super excited. I saw these in Wegmans, this one, and I wanted to try it. So I just got one of this for now, because a whole box of 12 was $20. So when I got a whole box for $20, I made sure it was something that I knew I liked. So I got the chocolate chip cookie dough. So those will be really good for breakfast, because usually I don't give myself enough time in the morning to get up, make breakfast, and do everything. I'm usually like get up 20 minutes before I have to be out the door. So it'd be nice to kind of just grab a bar and go. And then Anthony usually makes my coffee for me in the mornings before he leaves, because he leaves an hour, he starts work an hour before me. So he's usually out the door by like 6:45 or so, and I'm usually just getting up, and then I'm usually out the door by 7:30. And then he sometimes cleans my car off for me, depending on if we got snow, and he also makes my coffee. So another thing that I was super excited about is these International Delight Zero Sugars. This one's hazelnut, and it's got less than 1 gram of total carbohydrates per tablespoon, and I usually have about 4 tablespoons in my coffee every morning. So I have about 4 grams of carbs or so. And this one's actually mine that I picked out, macchiato one. So I'm super excited to try this tomorrow. I have been using this Splenda, and to be honest, I'm not a big fan of it. I prefer the French vanilla over the sweet cream. The sweet cream has a really weird aftertaste, but yeah, those are what I've been using. And then I just use some artificial sweetener, right? Is that what it is? Do we use Splenda? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Splenda creamer, Splenda sugar, but I'm gonna start to use the International Delight. Yes, International Delight, zero sugar. I was really surprised to see that. I don't know why. Another thing that we found that I'm super excited about is they have Ocean Spray Diet. So we got crayon mango and crayon pineapple, and it only has 2 grams of total carbohydrate per cup. So I'm so excited because I've been craving like juices, and we just haven't been able to have juice. So, and these are pizzas we made, which we should probably eat actually this week. And instead of crust, okay, that's a good idea. Instead of crust and dough, it is canned chicken that's been baked and then dried. So Anthony did those this weekend. So yeah, and I will have a video up, probably this one, Monday night at 10 p.m. That's when I upload. So stay tuned. This is week 3. No, we started Monday, January 4th. 11th was 1 whole week. And then 18. I lost count. We started Monday, January 4th. Please hold. So, sorry about that. I was having difficulty. My brain's not processing right now. But we have officially completed 3 weeks of the keto diet. We're going into our 4th week. It will be a week from tomorrow. And we've been doing really well. We've been very disciplined for the most part in terms of what we're eating. In terms of how much we're eating, we probably got to work on our portions, not gonna lie.
I mean, I think dinner was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we had 1 chicken breast and 1.5 homemade keto-friendly waffles. So.
Yes, we had chicken breast, chicken and waffles tonight, and I put a little bit of cinnamon in the waffles. It was so good. It was so good. But I'm just mean in terms of snacking. So we have got keto-friendly snacks to try to help us with our, every once in a while we just want a little piece of chocolate. And we found Russell Stover sugar-free chocolate. So this entire thing only has 3 grams of net carbs. That entire bar.
Yeah, because you take total carbs.
Yes.
Take total carbs, which is 45 grams. You subtract 39 because it's sugar alcohol.
Which is 6.
Okay, and then you subtract 3 because it's dietary fiber. Your body doesn't take that in. It just processes it through.
Right, so I think we're doing that correctly. I don't know if you're supposed to subtract the entire sugar alcohol, if you're supposed to only subtract half. Because I've seen, well, I've also seen it say, when I looked up about the erythritol, or however you pronounce it, you subtract fully the erythritol, but then it said something about you only subtract half of the sugar alcohol, but I'm not sure that, because I might have misread it or something, but if anyone knows what you're really supposed to be subtracting, help us out. We did have ketone strips, and we've been using those to see how far into ketosis that we are. Unfortunately, we have not gotten past just having a slight amount of ketones in our body. We got these from Walgreens. There's 50 test strips in here. And I know that they're not the most accurate because these are technically used mostly for people with diabetes. So I've heard that they're not as accurate for the ketosis diet, but it does definitely pick up on our ketones because it's showing that there's a little bit going on. But yeah, we definitely have not hit full ketosis yet, which is sad because we've been doing this for almost 3 weeks, and usually people can, when they start the keto diet, they tend to go into the ketosis process between 2 and 7 days of starting, usually. So it's been 3 weeks going on 4. We haven't been able to have that kind of luck, but we have both lost a significant amount of weight in 3 weeks. In my eyes, we've both lost 10 pounds. And that was mostly within the first 2 weeks or so. So we shedded 10 pounds really quickly, but it was healthy. We were eating. We just completely cut out bread, pasta, rice, anything like that, and we significantly lowered our carbohydrate intake. So that has made a huge difference, but we still have not quite gotten to the actual ketosis part, which is the main goal of the keto diet, is to put your body into ketosis so that it can start attacking your stored fat. And unfortunately, we haven't been able to do that yet, but we're working on it. We have been able to manage our carbohydrate intake, daily intake, to around 50 grams net gram carbs a day, which is pretty high for the keto diet. It's very low for us because we used to just eat anything and everything. We didn't care about carb intake, and we ate a lot of bread. Pasta maybe not so much, but we ate a lot of rice, which, when I mean pasta, I mean we didn't really have a lot of spaghetti or macaroni, that kind of pasta, or lasagna. like the traditional pasta, but we did eat a lot of rice and noodles, like the noodle dishes. We used to make one for our sides for dinner so that we could get our grains in, and we don't eat those anymore. So, you know, it's a process, but I'm pretty proud of what we've been able to accomplish so far. We've been really disciplined. We've completely changed our entire diet, and it's a lifestyle change, really, and you have to be committed to it. And all I was going to say is that we might not have been able to make it to the complete ketosis process yet. I know that usually experienced keto dieters usually have an intake of like 20 net gram carbs, so, and that's really hard to do. It's really hard. So kind of just weaning ourselves off carbs. In fact, I wouldn't even say weaning, because we went from like consuming probably at least 500 grams of carbs a day.
It definitely shocked their bodies because it was just a sudden change. We didn't wean off of anything. We
went from hundreds of net gram carbs a day to 50 for the most part. We try to track every little ounce, cup, tablespoon that we eat. And we even got a kitchen scale. It's buried right now. But we haven't actually set it up, but that's for more like weighing stuff, ounces, grams. What else does it have? It kind of gives you a little pounds, whatever. Just more of a weight. And instead, like, if you don't, we have measuring spoons and measuring cups, but this is, like, if you really want to get down to the details of what you're eating and how much it weighs. So, yes. So, I know this has been a long talk, but I just wanted to catch you guys up. And I hope everyone is doing well and staying healthy during these times. And if you're thinking about doing the keto diet, definitely do your research. And it's not bad at all. A lot of people think that there's not much to eat. There actually is a lot to eat, and it's actually a very marketable business. We have found a ton of brands that are keto friendly, and unless you're looking for it when you go grocery shopping, you're not going to see those. So a lot of people think there's nothing to eat, you can't eat anything, I'm going to starve. No, there's so much you can eat. You can eat pepperoni, bacon, sausage, eggs, like, I don't know why I just mostly named off breakfast foods, but you get the idea. There's a lot that you can eat, and as long as you stick to it, and yes, it's a little bit of work. You have to make sure you're keeping an eye on everything you eat, but I personally feel so committed to it and disciplined, and I'm so, like, I'm already this far into it that there's just no going back. Like, I know that in one day, if I change what I'm doing and go back to my old habits, I'm going to gain all that weight back plus some. So it's definitely motivating to think. I mean, you can't really visibly see that I've lost weight, but the scale is showing I've lost weight, and I know you can't always go off the scale, but it's definitely weight loss regardless of how you look at it. And so thank you for watching, and stay tuned. I'll try to do a monthly update and or like a 5 or 6 week update, and yeah, so let me know if you guys want any of the recipes that we have been using for dinner and everything. I mostly use delish.com, and there's a couple other websites. I literally just go to Google, look up like keto friendly pancakes, and boom, there's like hundreds of recipes, and it's just so easy to follow, and everything tastes for the most part the same as your like regular sugar, your additives. You're really not losing much, and you have everything to gain. So thank you for watching, and I will end this here so you don't have to hear me talk much longer. Thank you, bye.